Sacramento, a monster block in transition, a beautiful lob, and that blur effect on defense are what made up Kent Bazemore's effective night off the bench Friday. The Trail Blazers came on strong in the second half to defeat the Kings 122-112 on Friday night from the Golden One Center. Bazemore was a key piece to Portland's success. With 10:24 to go in the fourth quarter, Bazemore chased down Bogdan and came up with a huge block as Bogdanovic went up with a lay-in attempt. In that moment it was a thing of hustle and determination on Bazemore's part. To Blazers head coach Terry Stotts, it was a turning point for his team. He's tough defensively, makes the right basketball plays. I thought the block he made during transition was a turning point for us. We turned it over and he makes a play like that. He does what you need him to do, and he doesn't get caught up in trying to score. He just takes what the game gives him, and defensively, he's up for the challenge, Stotts said. That transition block also had the Blazers locker room talking. Trail Blazers all-star point guard Damian Lillard, who poured it on the Kings on Friday night with 35 points, pointed out that Bazemore's performance is what he has always enjoyed about Bazemore's game. I mean, the same thing I've always liked about it, except he's on my team now. He makes shots, he makes plays, and he got his nose in there at all times. Guarding everybody on the floor, getting deflections, just coming up with big plays, even when he's fouling, Lillard said. Bazemore's aggressive nature leads to fouls, and Friday night he had one that he wouldn't take back. At the 8:25 mark of the second quarter, Bazemore ran down Bogdanovic at the three-point line. He was called for the foul, but Bogdanovic made just 2 of 3 free throws. Bazemore mentioned he would rather give up that foul than let his opponent take a wide-open three. It's all about effort and contesting shots, making it tough for the other team. Bazemore said. We don't really want to give anybody open shots, and if you're there you try to make a play. It's kind of what I hang my hat on. Bazemore finished the game with the only positive plus-minus from the Trail Blazers bench with a +17. In 24 minutes of action, he went 4 for 7 from the field, including 1 of 3 from deep to score 9 points. The 8-year veteran also pulled down 8 rebounds on the night. But of course, it was his defense that has put all the Trail Blazers on notice. When Hassan Whiteside first met Bazemore in Portland last month, he told Baze that he was a fan of his. The connection between Whiteside and Bazemore has been instantaneous. The two chalk it up to their upbringing. It's that North Carolina connection, they both said with big smiles. Bazemore and Whiteside grew up about a 4.5-hour car ride from each other. Late in the fourth Friday night, Bazemore lobbed it up to Whiteside, who then threw it down. The duo said Blazers fans can expect a lot more lobs just like that throughout the season. Whiteside, who we all know enjoys playing that tough, gritty defense, admitted he really wished that he was as fast Bazemore. I'm a fan of his defensive intensity. I wish I was that fast. He's just unbelievable. It's like playing against 5 of them. There's just times on the court, I just turn and I call him Blur Baze, so he's a blur. So, he's just all over the place. Whiteside said. The Trail Blazers will need more Blur Baze, as they all mentioned as a team they must get better with their perimeter defense.